Hey everyone, how you doing? Today I'll be talking about the movie, the Carnosaur trilogy movie franchise. There's also two spin-offs from this franchise, but I'm not going to discuss that. The trilogy is, of course, Carnosaur 1, Carnosaur 2, and Carnosaur 3. I think part 3 had a tag title on it, Carnosaur 3, Primal Species. And this is a movie I knew about a long, long time ago. I just never bothered getting to it or getting around to it or watching. Because when this movie was released, this was released during when Jurassic Park was blowing up. And Roger Corman did his own version of the movie. And, of course, I just reviewed a Roger Corman documentary just now, too, by the way, which is kind of crazy. So I'm going to talk about this movie now. I was able to see this on YouTube. Someone posted it online. And I said, yeah, there's this opportunity to check it out now. And I'm going to give you my final thoughts on the whole franchise. I'm going to give you a summary of it. So, like, the first movie, you got this dinosaur that escaped, killing people around the town. There's this guy that does security work that has to fight this dinosaur out and trying to stop this scientist, a female scientist, that she has plans to release these evil dinosaurs out. And what does the first movie look like? Look like there's a virus. I don't know. I could be wrong because I really didn't understand too much about it. Because it sounds like women are getting pregnant and giving birth to dinosaurs. Yeah, I kid you not. And even though the plot is stupid, it was kind of like a silly plot that I did enjoy. Because why not? You know, some stupid stuff going on. And you got this dinosaur. And it's like the same dinosaur going around killing people in the town. And just killing people. And then you got Tyrannosaurus Rex in this movie. Then you get the second movie, which is like, oh, you got a mercenaries that have to investigate this mining facility like underground, and then they stumble upon the dinosaurs, and you got these two teenagers, they dramatize, and so they pretty much and then you got the dinosaur that escaped, and you got people dying, of course, and it's like two dinosaurs in this movie. Two dinosaurs and one Tyrannosaurus Rex in this movie. I hope I'm right on the second movie. And it's the same concept. It's like they gotta battle them out. It's just a different environment, a different setting. That's all. Like, different scenario. And then you get part 3. And I read the reviews for part 3. And people say this is the worst from the franchise. But if you want like a little bit more action orientated, I'd say part 3 had a little bit more action than the first two. But the first movie has more of a silly plot, which I did like the first movie because of the silly plot and the silliness from it. Even though the first movie does not have a good ending, I'll tell you that now. But hey, it's when the government wants to cover stuff up. Let's put it like that. But the third movie, this time you got these terrorists. They're trying to get like plutonium or uranium, I think. But instead, the guy that got the information for the terrorists got the wrong information. It wasn't uranium, it was a bunch of dinosaurs frozen. And because of that, they released these dinosaurs out. And then you got the military people got hired to stop these dinosaurs. And then, of course, they planned they would work out because the dinosaurs were able to kill people and fight back, of course. And just do what they do, you know, just go around killing. I mean, it's the same freaking movie, just a different scenario, different setting. And I'm going to be honest, it's not a good movie. It's not meant to be a good movie. But it's just some parts that make me frustrated. It's just like, it's repetitive, you know, except for the first movie. The first movie gets us past. I thought the first movie was enjoyable, but the 2 and 3 was terrible in my opinion. And like part 1, I enjoyed it because of the silliness, that's all, and the plot of this scientist that wants to release these dinosaurs and want the dinosaurs to rule the earth instead of us humans. Yeah, I thought it's like a bad comic book villain plot, right? Like that's something like from the Spider-Man, like the lizard, the scientist, the lizard. The Spider-Man villain. That's like something that character would wanted to do from the first Amazing Spider-Man movies. Like that, when you think about it. But yeah, this is not a good movie overall. To be honest with you, it is like you may want to watch it just because it's a bad movie. But like I said, out of the 3, I thought the first movie was a little bit more better, even though part 3 had more of the action orientated elements to it. But yeah, so Carnosaur is overall, I'm going to be honest, to me is a bad, I didn't really enjoy it like that, except for I thought the first one might have replay value, but the first 2 is forgettable. Anyway, over and out, and that's just my opinion. Peace.